So now, we're gonna listen to, because it was 3 videos, we're gonna listen to the next video. And mind you, the other man sitting there is my younger brother, because I have 2 brothers by my father. One of them did not want to be involved because he gonna step for me. He's the one that gave me the footage. My younger brother, we have a wedge between us, and I believe that the wedge is because of my dad. I don't know why my dad does that with us, with me and him specifically, but he does. So this next clip is him talking. We'll just listen to it. And the person speaking, this is my stepsister. This is my stepmother's daughter. And me and her are, we were close when we were younger. But as we got older, things got kind of fake and phony and strange for me. I don't know how it got for her, but for me it got like I had to play along to get along. But guess what, y'all? It's 2023. I'm not playing along to get along with nobody. We have had situations where we have dated the same guy, and the same guy has been to the house first because I brought him, and she dated him. So I don't give a fuck about that nigga, because I get niggas. I don't care. But I feel that there's some animosity and some conversation that needs to be had. But I'm not going to be the one to initiate, because I don't have a problem. So we're going to listen to the next clip, because it's 3. This is the second clip of them.
And welcome to the Buster Craig podcast. Today I have my stepdad, Big Al, and my stepbrother, Lil Al. We are a blended family, been around each other since 90-something. I don't know, all our lives.
97.
97, okay, thank you. And so we're just getting some clarification on how our childhood was, how parenthood is, things like that, just to get just a good understanding, right, where everybody sits. So I'm going to open it up with Big Al. I got a few questions for him. Let's see what he says. All right, Big Al, I have a question for you.
Yes.
And this comes from viewers. One of the number 1 questions that people want to know is, what is parenthood to you?
Parenthood to me would be a person that's taking responsibility of their children, whether they are good parenting or bad parenting. I've made mistakes in parenthood, but I do feel that I have been available and accessible. And really, my parenthood with blended families that I've been in, the fathers was never present in those children's lives. So parenthood for me has not been a great example, but I do feel that I do feel that
Yeah, that's 3 times. Oh, I'm sorry.
I do feel that I do feel that next question.
Okay. Little Al, you're a dad now.
Yes.
A fairly new dad, right? And you have a blended family as well.
Yes.
So what does fatherhood mean to you, or parenting?
Well, I agree with a lot that he says. He came with a lot of a good pivotal points. And me, I just feel about that. It's all about giving guidance, giving discipline, giving love, and giving a pathway for children, whether they're yours or not, to be successful in the vessel that they are, and to bring out their characteristics and give them the best fighting chance to be the best that they can be.
Moderator, I have a question for him on that note.
That's not how this works.
Can I ask him a
But,
question?
okay,
I'd like
go
to
ahead.
ask him. Well, Al, if that's the fact,
Yes, sir.
if that's the case,
Yes, sir.
when you were growing up, do you like your stepchildren? Do you allow your stepchildren to act like you acted?
Well, I'm one of one, a breed of one. So to compare others to me would be just frivolous at its best. But if it was someone of my type, I would just learn that you have to embrace them and guide them the best you can.
I got that, brother. Okay.
So when you said that you're one of one, what does that mean?
What does that
Elaborate.
mean? Yes.
One of one, that means unique, breeded. There's none other like it. It's just one.
Kind of like Merrill Lynch.
I mean, if that's what you would like to compare it to, you know, we only have one son.
Okay. Have you taken any of what you have experienced or went through as a child and implemented that in your current situation?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You can only draw back from experiences that you've well experienced. And you try to make the best of them, take the best nuggets of those, and take the lessons that push you further to be the man or woman that you are, the person that you are, and implement them into yours. Because today these kids, they really don't have to go through struggles or go through the type of the forging of the fire that it takes from when we were kids. I mean, we used to ride bikes, play outside, and all of these type of things, and these things are non-existent in our today's society. So I try to implement those old school ways and also grip it onto the new way things are done and just blend them the best way we can possible to get the best result.
Okay. What is one thing from your childhood that you really utilize or stand on right now?
Is that question directed to me or?
Yeah, you.
Oh, well,
Because you're coming from seeing it firsthand to now being the parent in it.
chores. Kids need, thrive, and want chores, discipline. They need that.
They need it.
They long for it. Whether they agree to it or not, that's what they want. It makes them feel accomplished. Makes them feel like they have pulling their weight.
Responsibility.
Responsibility.
Yes, yes.
It equips them to be able to fight out in this world and be able to take on the tasks that they need to be as growing young adults.
All right. So how many kids do you currently have in your family?
Oh, shoot. We don't.
Have them up.
Are we talking about ones that are here or just
Here.
You can
Living
that are born,
beings.
that are in the house?
No, all your kids.
that are living with you.
Anyone you had an effect on.
Oh, the
There you
ones
go.
Anyone you had an
Just
effect
keep adding.
on.
anywhere from 5 to 11.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Okay.
It's a room for buffering.
Big Al, how many kids do you have in your family?
No, that you had an impact in their life.
You can't handle the truth.
All right. It died.
That's my answer.
I should have used your answer.
That's my answer. You can't handle
Okay. The reason why I asked y'all that is because I want to know how different are their personalities.
You gotta stop. 'Cause it's not-
How different is what?
Their personalities.
The
Hold
children?
on.
Oh, wait, pause.
Yeah, pause.
What happened?
We're going to have to edit it. The camera don't win.
The personalities. Okay, come on. Yeah. That's great. That's a good one now.
Is the state of being a parent and the responsibility involved. Specifically, the position, function, and standing of a parent. The difference between parenthood and parenting. Parenting involves rearing a child. It includes techniques, methods, skills you use to raise a child. Parenthood, the stage. Parenthood is the state of being a parent. The 5 stages of parenthood. Image making, nurturing, authority, introspective, interdependent, and departure. We're going to stop right there. So for me, I have raised 2 children of my own. I have been married twice. This will be this ring that this man got on his knee and asked me to be his wife will be my 3rd marriage. Every relationship that I've been involved with has been a blended family. So let's define blended family. Let's do that. Okay. When your remarriage includes children from previous relationships, blending families can take adjustment. These tips can be helpful for you to bond with your stepchildren and deal with stepfamily issues. What is a blended family? A blended family or stepfamily forms when you or your partner make a life together with children from one or both previous relationships. The process of forming a new blended family can be both rewarding and a challenging experience. While you are a parent, you are likely to approach remarriage and a new family with great joy, expectation. Your kids or new spouse's kids may not be nearly as excited. You're likely to feel uncertain about the upcoming stages and how they will affect the relationship of the neutral parents. They'll also be worried about living with new step siblings who may not well know, or worse ones may not even like each other. Some children may resist changes, while as the parent becomes frustrated with the new family function in the same way as the previous one. While blended families are rarely easily, these tips can help your new family work through growing pains. No matter how strained or how difficult things seem at first, open communication, mutual respect, plenty of love, and patience can develop close bonds with your new stepchildren and form an affectionate, successful, blended family. I was entered into a blended family. My father married my stepmother when I was 12. I did not meet them. I was either 11 or 12. I didn't meet them until I was 13, until my mother was strung out and I was forced to go live with them. So I think I visited them probably once or twice, and then I had to go live with them. The family dynamic was never asked how I felt. I'm not from the streets. The streets chose me because I wanted my mother. No one ever asked me that. No one ever asked me how I felt. No one ever asked me what I felt about my mother not being involved. No one ever asked me any of those things. I was just placed in a situation where my mother couldn't take care of me, and I had to go and adjust and adapt. Okay, so in the video, it really was nothing said in this video. My brother has multiple bitches that he fucks with, that he's in lives of different children. And this is what that is. My father has told me numerous of times, because I've taken in other people's children to make them feel safe in my environment. I've raised not only my children, but 3 or 4 other children in my household. Being married in my first marriage, my first husband had 3 other children. I didn't get along with the latest baby mama that he had, but the other 2, we were cordial. my second marriage, he had 2 other baby mothers. And we all got along. We knew what time it was. It was never no drama. Until there was drama because of men not taking care of their business when it comes to a blended family. This fiance, me and his mother of his child, we communicate solely with each other. He doesn't communicate with her. I communicate with her. And that's not because he can't. It's because I'm more effective. Because I'm intentional with my words. So, we're going to go from there. And another thing. My brother saying that he has 5 to 11 children. Why in the Black community do we uphold bullshit? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Period. But my father chooses to dap him up, have his back, love him through it, but then slander me for having successful children. I have a son that's an E4 in the military. He's only 20. I have a daughter that's a double major. She's a fashion design major, and she's a business administration with the emphasis on entrepreneurship major. She's a double major. All this that has been done without their help. My dad may have paid certain things or given me certain financial help. And it's probably because of my children. But he doesn't have a relationship with them. He tried to have a relationship with my son, but my son went to visit him, and my stepmother had to drop my son off at the bus station 5 hours before the bus came because of an altercation that my son had with my father. So my son does not respect it. My daughter does not fool with them. And this has nothing to do with me. This has everything to do with how they feel as their own persons, right? A lot of the things that are said in this video are upholding bullshit. I'm not the same person that I was in my 20s, my early 30s. I'm 39, getting ready to be 40. The last question they asked is about personalities. My dad could not answer that question because he doesn't know my personality as a 39-year-old woman. He wants to argue and bring up old things. He doesn't want to get to know me. And the bottom line is, I know my father loves me. I know my siblings love me. I know my stepmother loves me. But do they like me? Absolutely not. They do not like me. For whatever reason. My step-siblings do not like me. For whatever reason. I don't know what seed has been planted. I haven't been there. I don't know. But they don't like me. And it's okay. And I think my issue is, because I know that they don't like me, I try to get them to like me. Because I'm a very good person. Everything that they're saying in this video, people don't say. He even tried to bring up one of my friends and say that one of my friends told him that what was wrong with me or some shit. This is when I was in my 20s. I'm not even holding her on that shit. Like, because she's still in my life right now. So, I don't even care about that. These videos did not surprise me But my feelings were definitely hurt. My feelings were hurt. Because I felt that as much as I try to make amends for the things that I've been through, it's not enough. Like, they'll never like me. Like I showed y'all the message that my stepmother left before. I don't understand what was wrong with the picture. And I'll show the picture again so y'all can see. I don't know what was wrong with the picture. I don't know. I'm in a social group that's a sisterhood investment group that we talk business. We do business plans together. They uplift me. They support me. They cheer me on. They congratulate me. And I've sent them those things, my family, in a group message. No one said anything. My dad said, "Oh, Simone, that was fine. That was cute." My stepmother didn't say anything until I posted that picture. And again, I'm going to show y'all. Y'all saw the picture. I don't know what was wrong with the picture. But that's what that was. So now we're going to go to the next video, the next clip. This one, y'all, is the most egregious towards me. This is the one that hurt me the most. And it's not about attention. I don't give a fuck about attention. I'm a loner myself. But I'm tired of trying to be accepted by a family that doesn't accept me. And that's okay too. That's my fault. People are gonna people, family are gonna family, and niggas are gonna nigga. So this next video is egregious. So strap your seatbelts on and let's listen.
Well,
All right, we're back.
First and foremost, that question was, what was it again?
How different are your kids' personalities from one another?
First of all, I'm not going to speak about personalities, but I would like to discuss the kids. I am proud of every child who has been through the struggles with their parents, different lifestyles, and with different mothers and fathers. Having a blended family is very unique. There's going to be drawbacks. There are going to be people who are going to have disagreements when they were young, not agreeing with where their mama was treated, not agreeing to where their daddy was treated. However, there is one child that I can think of. That's one. That is still living. I beg your pardon?
It was only one?
Only one.
Okay, excuse me.
That still lives in that past. And I'm really trying to figure out what is it that she can't grasp to be thankful just for today that she did have a lot of parents just like everybody else had had, and that she can't move on. Sometimes we want to live on, how do I say this, attention. Some people want to live and grow of attention. So to answer that question, I have kids. You, Al, Malcolm, Simone, Michelle, BJ, Jamila. I don't forgot the other ones, but there are things that I am proud that the children with the blended families have been able to outgrow. My youngest child, for instance, he's went through trauma in his life where the absence of me and not being able to be in his life in the beginning. And so he's moved from that, and he's a grown person and realized that everybody's not perfect. So I feel that when you put it all in perspective, the person that cannot move forward can be a disruption to the family dynamics of us having a great time as adulthood now. We're not children anymore. We're in adulthood. And that's very important that we blend. And that was something that I spoke about doing years ago, getting this family back to blended. And Lil Al, can you help me on that a little bit? Because you were the one that I discussed that with.
First, I want to salute you for having that mind state and bringing everybody together in conclusion. That's very noble of you. Me, myself, I just try to follow your lead in that fortitude and just make everybody as close as we can and just give everybody the guidance they need, the love that they need, and to be the supportive backbone figure and also the active figure.
But do you agree that there are some of our sisters, brothers that might have a problem trying to move forward in that?
There's always rebellion, and sometimes rebels must rebel on. And I'll leave it like that.
Thank you, sir.
So I have a question. How hard was it?
How hard was what?
How do you think the movement is going from where it was to where it is now? And the struggles that you came across, your obstacles?
I'm going to say that in 3 words. The devil always busy.
That's a lot, more than 3 words, but okay.
Yeah, that's more than 3, but okay.
Close enough, though.
Okay. Not a problem. But so for you, Little Al, what obstacles have you seen or have you observed that your family has went through as far as moving from where we were to where we are now?
Well, there's always, just like any other endeavor in life, there's a beginning and there's a middle. And then there's a destination. And everything that's going to forge you, make you great, make you bad, make you fail, make you win, make you succeed, is all in the middle. And being able to get through the middle is all about having a mind state, and like you said, of inclusion and blending those characteristics, personalities together to try to keep pushing everybody to the greater good.
Moving on.
Yes. You know, there's going to always be pushback. There's going to be some that never even grasp to it. But the train keeps moving. And with you being the engine of the train, you have to understand that you're the one that's pushing it forward and that, you know, everyone can be saved. But for those that can be, you instill in them, you invest in them, and you still shed love to each and every one in as much manner as they need it and hope that they grasp onto it.
What happens if they never do?
Then they die.
Oh.
In what capacity? When you may die?
You can die mentally, you can die in your soul, you can die in your physical. It's just all about how you die.
So are you saying they dying in the presence, or are they dying where you completely forget them?
It's the mind state. Your mind state can be in the present, it can be in the future, it can be in the past. And for those that mostly die, their mind state is stuck in the past.
All right. Okay. But I have another question for you.
Yes.
This question is for Lil Al. Do you like all your siblings?
Do I like all my siblings? Yes, I love all my siblings. They bring a unique perspective and love that you can only get from family.
Okay. Big Al, how are your relationships with all your children?
I'll plead the fifth on that one. Because if I would mention what I really feel, there would be probably one that says it's always something. So I would rather not answer to that one. But as a whole unit, I'm going to go with the thing my mama told me. One bad apple does not spoil the whole bunch. So if out of 6, there's one, I feel that that's mission accomplished.
All right.
Yeah, game of percentages. I'm not mad at that.
All right. Well, there you have it. Peace.
Okay, so we're going to recap that. My father can't talk on personalities because he doesn't know me. He doesn't know 39-year-old Simone. My brother, whatever the fuck he was saying, I don't even know what the fuck that was. Like, I have 2 successful children. You're having children by multiple women. I don't. I have 2 baby daddies. One is deceased, and one I don't have problems with. It's very weird and it's very odd. And he was asked the question, does he like his siblings? No. My little brother does not like me. He loves me, but he doesn't like me. And I'm going to put the messages that he sent my daughter in here as well. So we're going to do that. Another thing. My children are built for tough. They don't look for attention. I don't need attention. I don't need anything from any of them. Because truth be told, the little money and trinkets that they think they did, my mother's family, my grandmother, rest her soul, my grandfather, rest his soul, my auntie, regardless of what she had to say about me. Because one thing about it, she loved me. She's never turned her back on me. She's never talked shit about me. She's only told the truth. And so, when I heard this, especially this last one, my feelings were so hurt. Because one apple, if 6 apples, I have 3 siblings by my father. 3 biological siblings. Only one of them ride with me. And the other one is questionable. And the other one's questionable because my daddy said so. I don't know the truth. But this is what he tells me. And a lot of things that my father tells me, I don't say. I don't carry bones. But I carried that one. So while everybody's going hard, no one tells what they says. Everyone wants to tell what I say. But guess what? Bossiana. I don't need them in my life. And that's one thing that we got to remember. People that don't encourage you, don't fulfill you, don't pour into you, don't deserve you. And that was my fault. I've been looking for their validation. But their validation comes with stipulations and expectations and conditions that I'm not able to meet because I'm only me. So y'all heard the video. Y'all saw what it said. He said you're gonna die. I'm not dead yet. I'm winning. I'm gonna keep winning. I don't have a lot of responsibilities. My children are successful. I'm not, excuse me, y'all. I'm not 40. And my children are successful. Yes, I've been married 3 times. Well, twice. Twice. And those men still love me. My son's father's family loves me. I called my son's father's mother crying my eyes off last night. And you know what she did? Embrace me. Love on me. I don't get that from my dad or his family, his wife or my siblings. The only one that I get it from is my baby brother. My stepsister, she play along to get along with me. But I already know what time it is. It's fake. Because what she did with that interview, I would never have did that shit to her. I would never did that to her. Never would I ever let anyone play on her top like that. But it's okay. Because I'm okay. My children are okay. And I don't give a damn what they say. Because if it's a response video, I'm gonna respond with the truth. Because the truth hits different when it's the truth. And until I'm left alone and not bullied, not abused mentally, physically, and emotionally, I won't stop. I will keep telling everything. Because I don't have shit to hide. Whatever I said once, I can say it again. But guess what? Y'all niggas have said a lot. Keep that in your mind. Keep that right here. What do she know? What did I say? Daddy, you said a lot of shit to your daughter. About your wife. About your stepchildren. About your ex-wife. About the bitches that you done left your wife for. About the children that you've reared when you left your wife for. You said a lot of shit to me. And I've never carried any of those bones. But if you keep fucking with me, I'm not silent no more. And I ain't fucking scared. And I want every woman listening to the sound of my voice to know you don't have to take abuse from anybody. You don't have to take abuse from strangers, your family, your father, your mother, your brother, or your sister, or any kind of blended family. It's truth and liberation in your voice. Use your words. Even if you have to do this, use your words. Because it's a lot of shit I know. I'm the black sheep, and the black sheep knows everybody's secrets. That's why they scared of the black sheep. So if you're the black sheep, be okay with it. Because you know what everybody else don't know. And so while they telling shit, they're not telling their shit. But if the shit don't stop, we can keep it going. I have no problem with it. Because I'm happy. I'm successful. I'm loved. I'm worthy. I'm enough. And I'm grown than a motherfucker. So if the shit doesn't stop, the harassment doesn't stop, I'll just keep making videos. Because I got a platform. And if you want a podcast, it's podcast. It's all good with me. Ain't nothing to it. Because family secrets ain't shit. Family secrets are bondage. Family secrets are the detriment to the nuclear black family. I'm not being silent no more. I'm not being bullied no more. I'm not being abused no more. So if the lies are being told, we're going to combat that with the truth. And whatever your truth is, I'm going to respect it. But I'm still going to tell my truth. So we can do it however we want to. because I blocked everyone. So if there's a problem, we can solve it. The gangster way or civilized, it don't matter with me. I don't care. But if you keep fucking with my children, fucking with them mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you'll have to pay the piper. And a hit dog can holler. Y'all don't have to be silent to abuse. And abuse doesn't come in physically or sexually. Narcissism is real. Manipulation is real. Mind fucking is real. Gaslighting is real. Reputation spewing is real. Mudslinging is real. So I want y'all to let y'all know, you ain't gotta take it. I love y'all. I like y'all. And I like you. Peace, y'all.